Yo guys, what's going on? Bluffs is back, and today I want to talk about summer games, okay? Summer games. Oh my goodness, where do I start? Okay, there's so much to talk about summer games, and I don't mean this in a good way. It's just that it's so freaking complicated. Also, shout out to Hutch for releasing summer games at the end of September. it's like when they did the Lunar New Year challenge like 3 months late from the actual Lunar New Year. I just don't know why they can't drop it on time. I guess it's because like they planned for German Powerhouse to come out first. And then obviously German Powerhouse needed like time to cool down, right? Because that was like the newest biggest thing, and only then they could do summer games, because nobody thought summer games was gonna be this big. I thought summer games was just gonna be like your regular boss challenge, you know? But it's a full-fledged event, and at the same time we have an IRGP challenge going on at the same time. There's a lot. Okay, I want to start with the positives, man. Look at the colors, right? Not on this one, but award ceremony. Look at the colors of these. It is beautiful. I freaking love the graphics. I know that they're reusing the Ford Bronco. We've seen that before. American Frontier, I think. We've seen this GT3 used in two-tone. If you remember the two-tone pack, I'm pretty sure that was used. The Ford GT is new though, isn't it? I don't remember seeing the Ford GT before. I gotta say though, beautiful. These are so freaking nice. Like, you can turn these into wallpapers, and like, I wouldn't bat an eye. Like, this is actually really nicely done. So in terms of like actual like art design, graphic design, great. But in terms of like game design, oh my goodness, it's confusing. So many people were already telling me, Blossom, can you please explain what's going on with summer games? I don't understand. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. When they were asking me these questions a couple of days ago, I don't understand myself. I don't. Let's go into the patch notes, okay? So here we are, right? The summer games patch notes. First of all, look at how much there is in terms of like text and words. This is crazy for a mobile game. And this isn't like how to play the entire game. This is like the notes on how to play a game mode in that game. I have seen like literal high school homework assignments that I used to get be shorter than this, be easier to understand than this. And also for me, I'm a visual learner. So when I look at all of this, I'm just like taken aback. It's just like, what's going on? Look. They should have started with the final word, okay? So, like with every single event that we've had since they've killed off the Tri-Series, this number one thing has always stayed true. Just compete in as many Summer Games events as possible, aka play the game. Play the game and play it as much as you can. Try and get as many races as you can do. And you know what? I'm not mad about that at all. I think it's fine. You know, if the core of every single, event they do is always just play the game. I see some people complaining that I have to play too much of the game. You don't have to play too much of the game. It's just that you won't compete in everything, I guess. But yeah, I guess technically you have to play a lot. But you know what? That's fine. It's a game. You're supposed to play it anyway, right? So, okay, number one, play the game. Number two, you progress through the challenges, and then you get the reefs and the medals, okay? And you get the objectives as well, and then you get to spend your pack points, because you get some free packs that you get, okay? So, obviously, there's a lot of this thing that you can read as well. I think one thing to note is this one over here. Players can only enter a maximum of 4 challenges, okay, when they go live. So, guys, there are 9 challenges here, as you can see, but you can only choose a maximum of 4. So basically, if you want the best prize cards, then I would definitely recommend going for 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I guess in a way, it's like, if you find yourself in a situation where you can't win the prize card, imagine you made it into the top 1,000, but you got into the top 1,000 out of pure luck. And you know that there's no chance you can win, the McLaren Senna, and you don't have the balls to even give it a shot. Then what you can do is just go for like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6, or like 5, 6, 7, 8, or it could be weird and go like maybe 1, 3, 8, 9. I don't know. So it really depends on like the prize cards that you want, I guess, for the Hall of Fame stuff. So there are like 9 prize cards that you can choose from. I think it's like these 9 over here. So you can either go between like a Smart, Lancia, Capri, Violet Rally Car, +4, Skyline, Camaro, and like Citroen and the McLaren. So like I can see a lot of people like skipping 9 or 8, sorry, like challenge 8. Because if challenge 8 is the one that gives out the frickin' Citroen 1919, who the hell is gonna want that? Like, I'm definitely gonna go for the GTR, I'm gonna go for the Camaro, and I'm gonna go for the McLaren GTR, right? So I'm definitely going for challenge 9, 7, and 6. But honestly speaking, who wants this? Who actually want? I mean, like, honestly, the Morgan Plus 4 Rally, I think this is the off-roader, right? That might be useful having like 2 of those cars. So let's get back into the game for a second. So yeah, I'm back in the game here. So I just want to double check on the prizes. So I believe it's like, where is it? Where do you get that? It's a Hall of Fame, right? So yeah, I will definitely get the top 1,000. Like I will definitely try and get the McLaren Senna GTR. That's for sure. And like I'm definitely getting the Camaro as well. That's gonna be cool. But yeah, honestly speaking, I might actually go for this. I already have one fully upgraded, but I kind of want to go a second one and probably upgrade it a different way. It was kind of smart in the sense that all the top like couple of prize cars here that they're giving out are duplicates. Like, you know, if you are an advanced player, if you are someone that is, you know, most likely gonna get into the top 1,000 and finish the top 1,000, chances are if you already are in this category, you already own the prize cars in the top 15,000, 12,500, 10,750, 7,500, etc, etc. So like super rares, for example, like I've already owned this car. So it's kind of like, do you want 2 of them? How greedy do you want to be? Or like, do you want to go and get something new? Because these top 4 cars here, they've not been given out before. So all the way from the R34 all the way up to the McLaren, all of these cars were not given out before. And when it comes to the award ceremonies, the medal exchange, I'm pretty sure every single prize car here hasn't been given out before. So the Renault, the Mazda, the Suzuki, Nissan, the Mini John Cooper Works. Yeah, none of these cars have been given out before, so that's going to be something pretty cool to look into as well. But anyway, I know there's a lot of things to digest, and I genuinely do not understand. Like I said, I'm a visual learner. Like, this confuses me. So I'm going to show you something that I made that might make more sense to you guys as well. Okay, so I switched off my camera. This is essentially what we're working with, okay? So I'm going to split it into literally like 2 different parts. We've got free, and we've got paid, and then we've got like a little bit of stuff in between. So there's a lot of components going on in summer games. You've got the reefs, you've got the summer game pack points, you've got the medals, you've got the keys, you've got the passes, and then you've got all the events as well, all just culminating in one event. So the easy way for me to describe it are things that are technically free, things that you can complete without swiping your credit card once, okay? Now I say technically because I know a lot of people are just gonna complain. They'll be like, Blossom, you think that I'm not gonna swipe my credit card? The summer games challenges are so hard. You need to open, shut up. Honestly, shut up, okay? Because technically you can finish summer games if you already have the right cars. If you already have a pretty decent garage, I feel like there might be a pretty decent chance that you can finish summer games or at least get close to it. And technically, you don't need to swipe your card. You don't need to pay anything to finish summer games if you already have the cars. So I'm putting that in free. And if you want to argue with me that this is pay to win, no. In my opinion, if for it to be pay to win, you need to pay to actually enter. You need to pay to actually even get into the first level, okay? I think most players can get through the first level of summer games pretty damn easily. So if you're gonna be that free to play, that cock blocker, that buzzkill that says, "Oh, Blossom, this is actually pay to win. I don't know." Shut up! Shut up! Honestly, okay? I've had enough of you guys, seriously. Okay, so free stuff. You've got the summer games challenges. You've got the 24-hour races, right? So for the next week, we're getting 24-hour events. You're getting 7 of them. You're getting 30 challenges that you can play through as well. Then you've got the Hall of Fame prizes, all right? And to get the Hall of Fame prizes, you basically just need the reefs and stuff. And the reefs, they're all free. You can get the reefs from like racing objectives and challenges. Same thing for these pack points, right? You can get the pack points from challenges as well. I think you can get them from some of the 24-hour events. Yeah, and then basically these reefs will basically bleed into the Hall of Fame challenges. It will make you eligible, I guess, to see where you finish, right? There's the whole like leaderboard for that, for how many you have to see if you're in the top 1,000. And then these pack points lead to these free packs. Again, they're free packs. You don't need to pay, right? Like, you just play the game, you get these points, you get redeem the packs. These packs help you in the racing objective challenges, and in the racing objective challenges, you get more of these reefs. And then when you get more of these reefs, then you're more eligible to finish some of the higher levels in Hall of Fame. So yeah, if that makes sense. And then like you also get the medals from the challenges, but the thing about the medals is that you can use them on two different prongs, I guess. You can use it in free challenges, but you can also use the medals on the paid challenges. Now we move on to the paid side. So you have the keys and the passes. So these keys and passes will bring you into extra challenges, the sponsor supply drop, the Spirit of the Games exchange, and like something called Pantheon. Okay, so you can call them by their names if you want, or you can just call them pay to win challenges. Okay, these are genuinely pay to win challenges because no player can actually join it unless you've already paid some money. You can't even spend gold. You need to actually swipe your credit card. And besides the keys you can spend 500 gold. So maybe you can put the keys somewhere in the middle if you wanted to, but they're expensive. It's 500 gold per key. Okay, they're very expensive. And then you've got these passes. These passes are straight up like you need your daddy's money for this. Okay, like you need to swipe your credit card. Okay, so yeah, if you get the passes, then you get to join these extra challenges. Now these extra challenges, they don't award any prize cards. That being said, they do give you more packs, and they do give you more carbon fibers, and they'll give you a bit of an advantage, right, to complete in some of these challenges as well. They'll give you the cars that you need, basically, right? So this is Summer Games in a nutshell for me, right? I hope this makes sense. So these are all the free stuff that technically you can play without swiping a credit card. And this is all the paid stuff where like you do need to pay. I mean, technically the key, if you want, you can save the gold for free and then buy the keys if you want. It's just that they're really freaking expensive, and in order to get your money's worth out of it, you gotta buy like 20 keys or something like that. It's ridiculous. That's like 10,000 gold. That's almost $100 anyway. So I'm just gonna put that under paid because I don't think anyone's gonna save up 10,000 gold to buy like 20 keys. If you do, you're kind of crazy, not gonna lie. But yeah, I hope this makes sense. Let's get back into the game. Hey, so I'm back. So all in all, like I said at the beginning, just play the game. Okay, play the game. You can win all of the prize cards, technically, without swiping a credit card. But obviously, like I know, like most of us are going to be doing that anyway. But technically, if you already had a pretty strong Summer Games collection, like there is a chance, right? For someone like me that has been playing the game for 8 years, you jump into Summer Games, I look at my collection, I'm like, wow, you know what? This looks pretty good. There might be a chance that I might be able to finish a challenge by not even opening a single pack. There might be a chance where all I need to do is upgrade some of the cards I have here, and then we're good to go. There is a chance, but there is also a chance that I might get absolutely shafted. I know what my weak points are. You know what my biggest weak points are for Summer Games? Anything like 0 to 170, anything test bowl. Because everything that I'm missing out on are the drag specialists. I don't have the Zenvo, I don't have the Agera, I don't have the other Zenvo, I don't have the Nissan R383. All of these cars are seen as dragsters, right? I do have some decent ones. I have the CCXR, I have the IMSA GTO, so hopefully that might be enough to get me through, but I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure. But there are a lot of cars here for you to collect, right? There are a lot of cars here for you to collect. So anyway, talking about cars we need to collect, and in the spirit of Summer Games, there are some special packs right now. I can't afford one, so that's all I'm gonna get. I can't even afford the platinum. I can almost afford the platinum. Oh, that's annoying. I can almost afford the platinum, but I cannot. It's $2,499. What I can afford though is a Summer Games special carbon fiber, which gets us 20,000 cash and 10 slots. So we're gonna open this and end of today's video, and that'll leave me off with 600 gold. But anyway, guys, I really hope that my explanation is maybe a little bit more comprehensible if you didn't get the patch notes that Hutch sent out, because I definitely didn't. I'm a visual learner. I need to see what's going on, okay? Where it's going, what, all that kind of stuff. That was a waste of my gold for sure. But yeah, 20,000 gold, 10 slots, Summer Games, it has started, and I should probably get off my ass and start doing some stuff, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I got the challenges going on right now. I've not started a single level. I have not started a single level. I did finish tier 1 in the first ever event, and now we have the second event, and I'm sitting here 5-0. And I have a pretty decent chance of getting pretty high. Oh yeah, I want to double check. So you do get coins. You do get Summer Game Pack points. You do get Summer Game Pack points, so that's nice as well. I guess what I can do is I can go and open those packs just to show you, I guess, how Hutch intended. for this domino effect of prizes. So here's the thing, right? I got some pack points, and now I can be smart about it and choose what do I want. Do I want the American cars? Do I want the Japanese cars, the German cars, the British cars, the French cars, the Italian cars, or just the random countries, or Sweden or South Korea? So you really have to know your collection and find out what you want. For me, I think I'm gonna need something between Sweden and like Czech Republic and Denmark. If I drop a legendary here, then it's gonna be pretty damn good, because I need a Zenvo, but I don't want the Czech shit, and I don't want the Australian cars. So I'm gonna go Sweden and just see what we get. So we're gonna open this, right? And then what happens is that we're gonna get a car that's gonna help with racing objectives. And then maybe we're able to claim some racing objective stuff. Then I'll get some reefs, and the reefs will help me with the challenges. Like, that's how it's supposed to that's how it's supposed to work, I guess. So that's done. We'll open one more Sweden. Why not? Even though we already opened the carbon already. Please, just give me a Koenigsegg. That would be fantastic. Like, that's all I want. And, like, not a duplicate as well. Like, you know, I'm definitely asking for way too much over here. Okay, Bentley is there. Okay, so, going to my cars, let's add in some of these are summer game cars, right? So, yeah, summer games. One, you are also summer games. You are also summer games. I don't know if you are. You're not. You were just in the pack for vibes. So, we added some Swedish cars, and then there you go. Yeah, so collect 4 super rare or better. So you get to collect that, and you get more points, and just rinse and repeat. You get more reefs as well, so that's done. And I get to claim this as well. That gets me another pack, actually, 60 points. So yeah, it's just like, just play the game. Literally play the game. That's it. I mean, honestly, it's chill. I'm gonna be trying to get every single prize car. I mean, that I can get. You can only get 4, right? But yeah, well, you can get 10, I think, because there's like 6 in the other challenge as well. 2 legendaries, so that's pretty cool. 2 legendaries, and they're both new. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I think this is gonna be the bulk of your stuff here. This objective prizes, just play the game. Look at how many times they want you to play the game, dude. 500, right? No, 437. Oh no, this is unique cars. Sorry, that's unique cars. We're just play the game. This is play the game. So how many times do they want you to play the game? Look at that. Look at that. You get a lot of points by just playing the game. Where is it? 500, right? It's always 500. There you go. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys have a great day. We're gonna stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville
Atlantic.
Blonde hair, don't care, look like Leslie Brooks. Pin up girls everywhere with the drop that look. Swing it